On the 28th of July 2022, Prince Charles officially inaugurated the start of the 2022 Commonwealth Games in Birmingham. "Sport is the beginning of all," said the motto, as over 5,000 athletes from all around the world gathered around to celebrate sports and compete for glory. The 11-day event would end on the 8th of August. In this video, we will go over everything important you may need to know about the Commonwealth Games happening right now. First up, sport for a purpose. Sport has been used to send a message for centuries now, with it often being used as a symbol of peace and togetherness in times of duress. Not only that, but it has also provided some escape to so many people struggling with the harsh monotony and realities of life. The Commonwealth Games, in many ways, embody the spirit of escape and togetherness. Additionally, the Commonwealth Games also put in a lot of effort to create inclusive environments for everyone within sport. This year, the Games plan to embody what makes Birmingham special, from its cultural diversity to its evolution into a global powerhouse of creativity. The Commonwealth Games also serve as an opportunity for major development for the West Midlands area, as they aim to foster athleticism, friendship, and overall human potential in the region. This includes creating greater opportunities for employment, improving the ecosystem around the area, and, naturally, increasing tourist presence within the area. The euphoria of a gold medal and the pain of a loss are all one fleeting. But what is truly important is the presence of sustainability. Environmental concern was also a big goal for the Commonwealth Games this year, as they aim to host the first ever carbon-neutral Commonwealth Games. With this, they also hope to set a benchmark for all future editions of the Games to come. Secondly, India puts on a strong showing, thanks to a specific region. Now to the sports itself. India seems to be having an historic run in the Commonwealth Games this year. India's women's lawn bowls team managed to win their final against South Africa, claiming their first gold for the tournament. As they reached the final after a brilliant win against New Zealand, the Indian quartet overcame a slight slump during the middle of the final match to beat South Africa 17-10. Apart from that, Indian teams are still in for more honors at the Games. Their team looks very complete as they throw their hat into the ring for more gold medals. They are still alive and in the women's shot put final, men's high jump final, boxing, and lawn bowls. Apart from that, they are also competing in the men's 1500 meter swimming final, aiming to bring more glory to their country. Their cricket team is no slouch either. The women's cricket team is in the running for gold as they lock horns with Barbados tonight. Amid this historic run, there are several back home in India who believe that a lot of Indian success is down to the Northeast region, with many of their athletes hailing from that area. This has also been a pattern for sports within India, as the Northeast has been a major producer for world-class athletes within India. Thirdly, England also history makers. India wasn't the only country to make history in the global sport today, as England also wrote their names in the books. It was Emily Campbell's time to make history this time, as she absolutely crushed the super heavyweight category. Her record-breaking PB of 286 kilograms was just too much for her competitors and for the records. What was even more impressive than the physical strength at display was the emotional and mental resolve Emily showed to stand up in the face of adversity and pressure from the world around her. The celebrations did not disappoint either. Her celebrations lifted the entire arena as triumphant tunes were played, a fitting celebration for a brilliant show of strength from the English team member and an all-time classic Commonwealth Games moment. Emily is not the only high performer for England. In fact, their team is up there as number 2 in the overall country rankings. Both their men's and women's gymnastics teams secured gold for their host nation in the artistic team all-around competition. England also proved to be brilliant in aquatic ranges, winning 3 golds across separate events. Their triathlon team is nothing to sleep on too, having secured first position men's and women's PTVI. Moving on, age is no obstacle for this fierce 72-year-old athlete. How many times have we heard that our athletic peak is 25, or that our average life expectancy is around 70? Well, Rosemary Lenton proves that age is absolutely no obstacle whatsoever in writing a story which would be remembered forever. The 72-year-old athlete made her debut in this year's Commonwealth Games and won gold in para B6, B8 pairs for Scotland. What is even more impressive than her record achieving a gold medal at this age is the fact that this achievement comes 20 years after a health complication that left her needing a wheelchair. Her resilience has not only won her a gold medal, but it has also won her the respect and admiration from the whole world, as she proves to be the ultimate comeback queen. This Commonwealth gold medalist achievement has not only taken perseverance and resilience from Rosemary, but it has also taken a tremendous tremendous amount of patience. She slowly made her way up the competitive ladder in several sports on national level, and eventually made it to the top of the continental ladder as a gold medalist who has done her country immensely proud in this brilliant performance. And now, put your hands up for the current chart leader, Australia. No game is over until it's over, but it feels that the winner for the Commonwealth Games is a very badly kept secret by now. Australia has a significant lead on second place England, and by extension has a lot more medals to its name too. Of course, as mentioned before, no game is truly over until the final whistle, and any twist to the seemingly set in stone results would only bring more excitement to a truly brilliant show of athleticism all around. They have gathered over 40 medals in a brilliant performance which will be remembered for years to come. A lot of their gold medals have come in the aquatics section, with the team winning gold in over 10 swimming categories. Australia also won the coveted gold medal in 3x3 wheelchair basketball, cementing themselves as kings of the continental basketball court. Of course, as previously mentioned, all of these awards are that much more special because of their emotional connection to the people in Australia. All of us win or lose in sport. We all go through the highs and lows of a sports pitch. What makes this incredible performance even better is the sheer scale of the people supporting the athletes and hoping for their efforts to be rewarded at the biggest stage. And lastly, not just sports, but a cultural event. Well, it is true that the crucial part of the Commonwealth Games is the sporting element of it. The thrill of watching your country compete, to have pride in a group of individuals representing your company to the best of their abilities, and to have the entire company pushing together for athletic medals is undoubtedly a wonderful feeling. However, Commonwealth Games also offer a host of other activities that make the Commonwealth Games the true gala that it is. Traveler is a beautiful exhibition of Indian paintings representing a complex web of diaspora, climate refugees, environmentalism, corporate greed, and the fight against it. This visionary series of paintings is presently fully on display during the Birmingham Festival at the Commonwealth Games. Moving on, Sporting Tower is a collaborative project birthed by the Birmingham Youth and Bert's Associates. This tower has been formed specifically for the Birmingham Festival 2022, a venue in Birmingham at the brink of collapse and takeover, breathing its last free breath, and at the risk of privatization every day. The Sporting Tower is found by the Egbaston Community Reservoir and has been a key monument in Birmingham for around 2 centuries. It has played host to several sports events and entertainment escapades. It has been refurbished and renovated to be ready for the massive public gathering present at Birmingham for the Commonwealth Games. And lastly, a film which stands alongside the women of Birmingham and all Commonwealth nations, aiming to create an environmentally conscious planet where everyone is included and minorities do not have to leave with the fear of persecution. As a film about reform, The Migration Blanket contains over 200 pieces of unique art pieces and was created as a pandemic project in extraordinary circumstances. The film tries to go the extra mile in giving a voice to the voiceless, the women in migrant refugee camps. That's a wrap for this video. Is your country competing in the Commonwealth Games? Are you following the action live? Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.